right, let's talk to Law first.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Coaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Coaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
I love them talking about Zephyr and all, but does it really have to be with this music in the background? Thanks, Alphen. Thank Law, you a real bro. You a real bro. All right. Last, but most certainly not least, the waifu herself.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadime?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadime.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadime for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadime's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadime wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, These days, I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Our poor
Wonder
waifu,
how
she's
much
never been
longer
on a
it's
ship
going to be
before.
Before we catch up to Almeidrea, I'll ask Mahavar.
Do you want me to give you a back rub? I'll give you a back rub. I'll do it. Ugh. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, they not the best call ever to have this music going the entire time when Law, Dohalim, and Kisara all had fairly, like, you know, deep, meaningful, even somewhat dark discussions to have with each other. What's up, Mahavar? That ship had a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before before things pop off, now's the time. Oh, we're gonna pop off, brother. Let's rest.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Yo, this gives me Xillia flashbacks. Reminded me of, the Gillen section of the game. I love it.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Put on a shirt.
Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Ooh, I wonder if this might be the first, and maybe only Lord that we don't actually fight, and we fight her little pet instead. Or maybe both.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
You know, I just had a thought occur to me, and I really don't think this is right, but if it actually is right, I want to call it now. I wonder if, because Dohalim pointed out, like, it's kind of weird, Lenegis has to know, hey, Mobile Fortress Gradia. Dohalim pointed out, like, Lenegis has to know what's going on. I don't really know why they're not doing anything about it, other than maybe they just see it as normal parts of the crown contest at this point. But I wonder if there's something going on with Lenegis where, like, they want the group to get the, return to the party, nice. They want to, have it go down this way and get all of the cores brought together. And I wonder if even, because Xion came from Lenegis, I wonder if someone on Lenegis or something, like, let her go through, and that person, maybe even someone who's, like, in charge of Lenegis or something, is not sending assistance or whatever because that person, or people even, I don't know, want to let Xion pull this off. And then, I don't think Xion would betray us, but, like, maybe, like, she has some kind of deal with people on Lenegis or something, or I don't know. But it is really weird that the people of Lenegis aren't doing anything about this, because when they first started the game, they framed it as, yeah, they have Lenegis, and they send down, like, an army from Lenegis to oppress all the Dahnans, and that's how they took control. So it is really weird. There's got to be something going on that's making it where Lenegis is not taking action right now, and I wonder if it's related to Shion getting here from Lenegis somehow, because she said she was, like, I don't know if she said she was born on Lenegis, but she said she came to Dahna from Lenegis. And that can't be, like, just an easy thing any Renin can do whenever they want. Or maybe they can, I don't know. But I am really curious to see how that plays out. I'm sure we're gonna go to Lenegis at some point. I bet we're probably gonna go to Rena at some point as well. You know, it's, you know, not trying to spoil anything in other Tales of games. I don't really think it's a spoiler, but Tales of games in general, usually a lot of them have a theme of having two separate worlds and going from one to the other. So I would be pretty shocked if we don't at least go to Lenegis in this playthrough, or in this game rather, if not also Rena. With the amount of tech they have, maybe they don't view the party as a threat. I can understand not viewing them as a threat, but if we've liberated 3 realms and killed 2 lords and gotten 1 to join us, surely then they would be like, hey, let's get control of Dahna back before they become even more of a problem. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me for Lenegis to be like, yeah, we'll just wait until they kill all 5 lords, and then we'll take back control. Seems a little strange. Although, who knows? Maybe they could be like, you know, whichever lord beats them is the one that will become the sovereign, and if none of them beat them, then they'll be like, all right, well, now we need to go down and lay down the law, because all of the lords failed because they suck. I guess that could be possible. I see that as less likely, but it definitely could be, for sure.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Hello. Oh, 3 life bottles. Fantastic. Let's check out this skip.
Now that's what I call a ship.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
Behind the mask.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
He was trying to sound smart. He wanted to sound all like, hey, look, I'm regal and I know poems and stuff. Very intriguing. I'm still kind of thinking that Alphen might be half Renin, half Dahnan. and then they put that mask on him for some reason. I don't know. I'm really interested to see what the whole deal with the mask is by the end. But I do like, we're pretty for sure Shion is Renin, for absolutely Dohalim is Renin. Kisara, Law, and Renwell are all also, like, pretty much 100%, or at least 99.9% for sure Dahnan. I would be really surprised if there's not a single, maybe not in the main party, but there's not, like, a character in the game that is, like, half Dahnan, half Renin. Like, I get it, the Renins look down on the Dahnans and have enslaved them for 300 years, but, like, come on. Come on, dude. Like, you know that one Renin at some point had to have had relations, had a child with a Dahnan. More than once, even, I would say, would be most likely. But, I wonder if Alphen is gonna be, like, he's both. That would be, it would be interesting, to be sure. I'd be intrigued to see how that would go.
All yours, Kisara.
Obelisk Blade.
Come and get it! I'll smash you!
Get smashed. I accidentally did Renwell when I meant to do Alphas.
I'm on hurricane! Take it, Tank! Blow them away!
Goodbye.
You're wide open! I'm going! Far enough! Elusive
Nailed it, nailed it.
I
Shion,
never miss.
hold it down for us.
I'll run you through!
Crazy
Whoops, Talon storming in the wrong direction. I think I'm gonna switch back to Alpha before next stream. Playing as Law is pretty fun,
Radar.
but I feel like I'm just better as Alphen, to be completely honest, and I think the AI will do better as Law than I do. Let's let Kisara sit out for a little bit, and we'll keep Dohalim in for a little bit more because we know we're gonna use Shion for the boss, if nothing else. Yeah, let's run this group for a little bit. But I think I need to switch back to Alphen, honestly. Hi there.
Gotta break through! Bye!
Oh, that's right, I changed my stuff. Megasonic Thrust. Yo, the back and forth, really cool. Yo, Severing Wind is awesome. Mirage. Hey, Burn. Oh, dang it, you knocked me out of it. Dude, I love Severing Wind. Very good. Stardust? Oh, Stardust is just like, okay, okay. Honestly, Stardust doesn't seem that good compared to just doing it. Just looks like a different version of Luna Rondo. I think using Luna Rondo might be better. Oh, you interrupted my combo again, you scumbag. Hey, die. There we go. That fight could have gone better. I need to look at my L2 moves as well now that I've changed them up, and then we might switch some back. Huh? What's this thing? Is it just me, or does it look like the one we ran into back in Revile? I don't remember what city that is. Hold on, this one's actually made of astral energy. It might be one of Almeidra's traps. Crap, so what do we do?
Got it.
If I manipulate the astral energy, I could get rid of it maybe. I just have to give it a shot. Oh, I just realized Renwell is like the only character that doesn't have a map action. She finally has one. Renwell's astral orbs can be used to absorb walls of astral energy that block your path to do so, yada yada. Yeah, do it. It never even occurred to me that she didn't have one of those. Oh, this is the way to go? I think that's the first time the game has hit us with a,
okay?
you have to spend CP to proceed the game.
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Because it seems like you have to go that way to go further.
Go no further.
Get him, Dohalim.
Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going? All right, what are my L2s? Raining Slash. Raining Slash seems pretty good. I accidentally used it twice. Dragon Swarm, same as always, and then Double Demon. It's just Raining Slash that's different. All right, that's not too long of a charge, but you definitely don't want to use it unless the enemy is stunned or broken in some way. Duly noted. Oh, I missed the combo. Get him, Law. Hello. All right, I'm kind of liking these new combos. I'm not sure about Super Megasonic Thrust. Maybe we want to get rid of it for a single AG move. But I think we have 7 AG. If we just get an 8th AG, then even if we do all double hitting moves, that gives us 4 arts, not counting the boost attack giving us 4 more, which is pretty crazy. To be fair, they've done it each time they've given you a tutorial for each new map action, but those are the only times where you're forced to spend TP to progress. Oh, is it? I guess I just forgot. Yeah, we did have to do that when they taught us laws back in Ganabelt's castle, didn't they? Revitalize Ganabelt's tower. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're right. I just completely forgot about the earlier ones where they did that. Do we have to do it with Kisara's as well? I don't recall. Does Dohalim have a map action yet? What's Dohalim's map action? Shion's is healing people. Yeah, the gas with Kisara. I think we had to do that one. Does Dohalim have? I don't think Dohalim has a map action yet, does he? I don't remember. I don't think he does. I don't think they've shown us Dohalim's, if he even has one. Surely he will have one. Every single other character has so far, but I guess we'll see. But anyways, we'll have to see next time, potentially, because we are done for today. Honestly, I kind of want to play a bit more, but if I want to get part 100 to be an hour long, I have to wrap up right now, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would have gone for 5 hours. Man, we're 30 hours into the game. Nice. 4 hours today? Yeah, I probably would do 5 hours, but if I do that, then that means we have to do a 3-hour stream next time to make the part 100 work nicely. I'd rather do 4 hours now and 4 hours next stream, which will probably either be tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm not sure. Anyways, for those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to catch these live, link to my Twitch channel in the description. I would love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate the support either way. And until next time, farewell.